090973, authorizing a change order for transit signage. Mr. General Manager.
Thank you, Mr. President, board members. What we have found both on the I-205 mall project as well as the transit mall project and commuter rail, as we went through construction, we wanted to expand the amount of signage we had at a number of different locations. This change order is not because of increasing costs associated with what was originally bid. This is a direct issue of us asking for more work than was contemplated during the original contract. We have had very good quality work from this firm, and it has all stayed within, and I want to make sure I say that, all within the exact price range or price quotes that were originally bid. This is really for more work, not for cost overruns. We would urge your approval.
So moved. Second. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution 090974, authorizing a contract for computer-aided dispatch radio systems. Mr. General Manager.
Thank you, Mr. President and board members. This is a critically important function of our ability to operate. The so-called BDS, the bus dispatch system, is that system which connects the global positioning system information. It tracks where all the vehicles are. It allows us to be able to do all the kinds of information gathering that tells us exactly what is going on in the system, and it is actually in real time. It allows us to be able to provide the information that ultimately feeds in the transit tracker, that which you can access by cell phone to give you actual arrival time, a whole series of other things that are there. Our system, it doesn't seem too old, that is, it was acquired in 1995, but in this world of technology, that means it's ancient and it does need replacement. We have anticipated this over many years. It has been built into our capital budget expenditures, but as you can see, that when ultimately we get out to the full build-out, this is an expensive project. That is the nature of the business. We have gone through a very exhaustive review of all of our capabilities, working very closely with the requirements that are coming to us from the FCC, that is the Federal Communication Commission, in terms of upgrading of our narrowband bus radios by 2013 to the broadband. A whole series of other requirements are a part of what this is about. As I said, also, we went through a very exhaustive process of evaluating firms. The firms were both to be able to provide technical services as well as to be able to ultimately provide the equipment. You see there on the table on page 3 of the staff report the evaluation. One firm could not meet the requirements regarding the financial assurance. That is really the equivalent of a performance bond, something that we find to be very important in any kind of these large contracts. And so therefore it was eliminated, and then as we evaluated the other two, there was a clear winner. So with that, we would urge your approval of this contract to be able to proceed. We'll keep you obviously apprised of the steps as we move forward.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Okay, second. Discussion.
Yeah, question. I'm just looking at a comment letter here, Fred, that we have from Brent Conley.
Yes, I'm
President. The President, apparently they're objecting to the process here. I'm reading your letter, Brent.
I have the letter, and I'd be happy to read it if you'd like.
Are you, Mr.
Well,
Chairman, I'd ask the...
Yeah, why don't you go ahead, come up, and I'll limit the time to 3 minutes, so make good use of it.
This will not take 3 minutes.
Okay.
As you said, my name is Brent Conley, Manager of Business Development for Continental Automotive Systems U.S. Incorporated. Continental was one of the 3 proposers on the CAD-AVL and radio system replacement procurement. Our best and final offer was summarily rejected and disqualified and not afforded further evaluation because we took exception to to the letter of credit financial responsibility requirement and offered to provide and/or negotiate other safeguards to satisfy TriMet's performance concerns. Since financial responsibility emerged as the predicated and decisive factor regarding the selection of the successful bidder, Continental is seeking assurances that it will meet Section 1.18 of the RFP, which reads, prior to the commencement of the work, contractor shall obtain an irrevocable multiple draw standby letter of credit for the benefit of TriMet. More pointedly, Continental seeks further confirmation that it accepted and is providing without exception or equivocation the terms contained within the TriMet's letter of credit, including but not limited to the amount, duration, and withdrawal criteria. Continental questions how a company that reports roughly $6.2 million in cash on its balance sheet at the end of the second quarter 2009, can obtain a $19 million letter of credit that satisfies TriMet's letter of credit terms. Thanks for your attention.
Okay.